All right, everybody, comment if you can see the live. Let me know where you're at. The camera's following me now. Perfect. Okay, I'm live. Okay, you're going to learn all about this. Let me switch this up real quick. Where's my share? Share screen. Share. All right, we're going. Okay, thanks for joining me today, guys. I'm super excited, and as always, too, like we got like 3,500 members out there right now. To show you how set apart you are, look how full our class is. So yeah, and what's great about it is today, exactly. What's great about it is what we talk about today. It's literally doing customer consultations for you all the time. So imagine taking yourself and then turning yourself into a robot that just works all the time for you. It is the most coolest thing in the world. And oops, why is it? I don't want to have to do that. I want to do this. So all results may vary, full disclosure, but if a 40-plus-year-old obese bald guy can do it, you guys can do it too. I promise you, you can do it too. Here is the one thing you got to remember throughout these videos, okay? It does, you don't want to be, okay, look, everybody's perfect in God's eyes. We're all created by God. We're all perfect. But you have to be you on these videos. You have to be you. So today, you are you. That's truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Who said it? Boom, right there. Yes, 10,000 stars. 10,000 stars right there. So I'm going to tell you today's goals, and then I'd like you guys to tell me what you would like to get from today's class. Those of you online, put down in the comments below what you'd like to get from class 2, because the key to communication is giving people what they want, but also setting expectations about what you're going to talk about. That's the key to communication. So today's goal is if you shoot 2 videos a week, you're going to make more money. And if you're like, 2 videos a week, like, listen, it takes less time to shoot 2 videos a week than it does to work in open house. And then these videos that we're going to talk about today, not only do they make you more money, but they make you a better agent. I've learned so much since I started doing it right. I did it wrong for 10 years. I've learned so much over the last 2.5, 3 years of shooting these videos, coming up on 3 years, actually. It's made me way more smart about our market. And then we're going to talk about the 5 main videos you got to shoot for all of your metros. What do I mean by all your metros? If you live in Guthrie, what are the 5 cities around it plus Guthrie? That's your 5 metros. Why drive further than you have to? Why? If I live in Guthrie, I'm not going to shoot videos about Norman. We could talk about doing that, though, and how it leverages you even more, makes you even more money. But start out with your metro and the 5 cities around it. Start out there. And we're going to talk about the 5 videos that do that. And then we're also going to talk about how, hey, if you could do 2 videos a week, it takes less time to hold an open house, and the payoffs were 5 to 17 more closings a year. Is it worthwhile? Yeah, I think so. And that's why I tell people about it. And then don't forget, your results are a direct result of the work you put into it. So talking about it isn't being about it. The less you talk about it, the more you be about it, the more money you make. So does that make sense? What do you guys want to get from today's class so I can try to make sure that I cover it? More money. We're going to do it. It's going to be hilarious, the stories I tell you.
I'd probably just say what kind of video specifically do you focus on? I feel like first year in business, kind of like, okay, I know general areas, but not like what specifically I'm talking about each day or 2-day time of the week.
Yeah.
That's all year long. So
yes, we will go over the 5 specific videos that will make you the most traction, the most money, and then we'll talk about 5 filler videos too. Because shooting the same videos all the time over and over again, it does get boring. It does. So I throw in 5 filler videos. So we'll go over that definitely. You want anything from it? Just more money?
I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Questions.
Okay. If anything comes up, just reach back out because we got the 11 o'clock class. So that no pressure. You guys, you have questions, you ask me because I want everyone to make money. This is so easy, so simple. And I did it wrong for 10 years until I listened to a pod. We'll get into that later. I don't want to start that story yet, but let me go back. Oh, real quick. The attention grabber. that gets your audience invested in the video at the very beginning of the video. What do you think that would be called? Like,
What is it about them? How is it going to help them? How I would think.
Yes. Yeah, the video has to be all about them, and the hook being about the video is right. The hook. Oh, I just said it. The hook. Sorry. This is called the hook. So at the beginning of all your sitcoms, like Cheers, Woody comes in and complains about something stupid like, yeah, my dog, I had to take him for a walk and something, or The Office where they do parkour at the beginning of the episode, the Office parkour. That's called a hook. So why are you here today? So you're probably here because you want more closings. Is that kind of safe to say, possibly? More closings, more money, right?
Learn more about technology too.
Oh, good. All you need is your smartphone. It's that easy. Yeah. Yes, that's it. That's so easy. You want a free lunch? Well, I should have edited this slide. This is breakfast, and there wasn't an affiliate. And I'm so sorry. If I knew there was an affiliate, I would have brought breakfast. I promise you. I love to eat way too much. You like judging your competition. You want to see who are the other people in the area, right? Let me tell you this. In real estate, there is no real competition. The best teams, the best builders, they only have 1% of the market share. 1%. There is literally no competition when it comes to you, your friends list, your sphere of influence, and your business. There's no competition. If you and I go on the same listing appointment, they will choose who they choose based on the person, not the results. The same result that we bring to all the consumers is a closed transaction. They pick us because of who we are. So does that make sense? Sweet. I'd rather regret the things I've done than regret the things I haven't done. Who said it?
I say it all the time.
Do you know where you might have got it from?
No, but I say it all the time.
It was one of the most powerful women ever. And she said she had a face for radio.
That one revolves about.
No, but it could have been. She could have said that too. I thought it was Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball. Oh my gosh. A little housekeeping. Would the instructor please shut his phone off? What a loser. God. Man. So Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball. Okay, so before May 21st, 2020, and then after. So before May 21st, 2020, to give you a little perspective on how I kind of have an idea on what I'm talking about. December 5th, 2010, I did my first video. So from December 5th to 2010, and I use YouTube as an indicator. I put videos everywhere, and I'll show you how to do that too. So you can put videos everywhere, but I use YouTube as an indicator because it has such good analytics. So from December 10th, look at this, December 5th, 2010 to May 21st, 2020, I had 199 subs to my YouTube channel. Is that good? Say no, that's horrible. Like, you're horrible. You're a horrible video maker, Josh. You're right. You're absolutely right. I promise you. So pop quiz, CTA, or an action you want the viewer to take. What is that called? And all these pop quizzes, they add up to parts of the thing. So this is sort of like a teaching process by making you think up front. You know it when it shows up.
Well, I would want then the viewer to remember me, and hopefully I can give them some information or like drive up some of their questions if they can contact me.
Yeah, it contact you. That you're right there. I'm going to give it to you. I'm not like Jeopardy. You didn't pronounce it right. I'm not like those a-holes. What is a call to action? Call to action. How about that? That's what this is called. CTA, call to action. This is all important. You'll need to know it later on. So like I said before, December 5th, 2010 to May 21st, 2020, I did everything wrong, but I still got 199 subscribers. So that's kind of cool. Doing it wrong. And the funny thing is I thought I was doing it right. I thought I knew everything. I would see some podcasts that talked about YouTube, and I'd skip them. I'm like, I know video. I don't need your help. So here's the proof of the pudding. That's straight from my channel. And then today, you are you. That is truer than true. There's no one alive who's truer than you. And this isn't a mistake. I didn't put it twice. I'm reminding you that people work with you. They all want the same results. But they choose you. So the key to the videos is be you. I talk about my beliefs. I talk about guns. I make fun of Target because you can't take your gun there, and it's called Target. Like that's what I make fun of things, right? Right? It's funny, and people choose me because of that, and they don't actually choose me. They choose people I work with because I route all my business to other agents now through this, and I'll show you how to do that too. You can literally get out of production by doing these videos. It's so funny, so funny. So going back, repeating the same. Okay, so right there, let's go back right there. So maybe I got a deal or two per year from the horrible videos I was doing. Maybe, but can I directly relate it? No. I'm just totally pulling that out my bottom and hoping that I'm right. I'm just hoping, because why would I want to waste 10 years on something? That would be like going to college for basket weaving, right? Why would you do that? People do it. Jesse Jackson's Way. So I heard Jesse Jackson's podcast 4 months after it came out because I knew everything. I ran out of podcasts to listen to, and I was like, fine, I'll listen to this stupid podcast. I already know everything. It's not going to teach me anything. The next day, I called 2 of the people that I work with. I said, meet me downtown at the Myriad Gardens. We're shooting 5 videos. These are the same 5 videos that I'm going to teach you today. So from 2020, I got 1 video. I got 1 closing from video. So I started Jesse and Jackson's videos May 21st, 2020. So these videos, they work for you 24/7. And don't let this discourage you because I wasn't consistent. I'm telling you today, 2 videos a week. I'm telling you today, 2 videos a week. I'm telling you today, if you do 2 videos a week, you'll make lots of money. Don't be like me and be inconsistent. So I started shooting their videos and getting them uploaded. I probably did 20, 30 videos, which is not good enough from May to the end of the year that year, but I did get 1 closing and it did make 16 grand. So it's like, Josh, I can freaking cold call and make that. I'm like, duh, I know, but listen. Okay, so 2021, 7 closings. I was getting more consistent. 7 closings. I was getting more consistent, but I still wasn't doing 2 a week. And don't be like, oh my gosh, 2 videos a week for the rest of my life. No, for the first 10 weeks at minimum, for the first 10 weeks, and then you can drop it back to a video a week. And then 2022, and this is where you have to do these videos. Okay. If you had an extra $147,151 by working less than 2 hours a week, is it worth your time? Yeah. Depending on your broker splits, but it should be. It should still be. It should be. And we all love brokers. We got to have them. If we don't get to do deals. So here is the hilarious SHIT. So look at that. In 2 years. Wait, 2.5 years. I'm not good at math. I got a 17 on the ACT. So May 21st, 2020 to April 19th. Man, I got to pick a different day. That's horrible. Never mind. 2023, 1,576 subscribers in 2.5 years by shooting the right videos. Guys, this is just, look at this. I have 10,900. That's what the point means. It means 900. 10,900 views over 2.5 years. And people calling and saying, I want you to help in my house. So that's the goal, right? We want to help people buy and sell houses. Now, occasionally I help sellers sell houses, but this is definitely geared towards buyers. So if you're a listing agent, I don't have hard facts for you if you just focus on a listing channel, but it should be the same. It should be the same. But here's something to think about. If you think about that, like I personally still take a lot of listings. I refer out the majority of my buyers. People think about buying a house before they think about selling. So no matter what, I recommend focusing on buyers. I mean, and don't take my word for it. Take Open House's word for it. Take Redfin's word for it. Take Zillow's word for it. They've blown through billions of dollars wasting on buyer leads. Okay. I mean, they've wasted so much money for buyers leads. So if those guys can waste billions of dollars of other people's monies for buyers leads, they might be onto something. So top question / subject consumers need to know. This is another pop quiz. I need to cue it up and put the word pop quiz on there so I know what I'm talking about. Top quiz. Top questions / subjects consumers need to know about. What do you think that would be called? I need to work on that slide. That's a horrible slide. Thumbs down if you're watching out there in the real world. That's a horrible slide. What are the 5 main videos? 5 main videos. I was trying to do Jeopardy style stuff. I'm not Alex Trebek. I'm not. So, or the Blossom Girl. What is her name? I can't remember her name. She's in charge of it now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to Google it. Soon we'll have to Bing it. Can you imagine a world where we say we have to Bing things? How weird is that going to be? It's going to be so weird. Bing bought ChatGPT for $10 billion and stuck it in the internet. So if you've ever seen the movie Terminator, just get ready. Okay. What's needed to get started? What's needed to get started? One, your cell phone. You literally just need your cell phone. Some of my best videos are shot on a cell phone pointing at me on my book bag sitting in a park bench. Just all you need is your cell phone. Okay. Or a computer with the webcam. Now I do a lot of my videos at home on the computer with the webcam. But all you really need is your cell phone. If you buy a laptop just to do these videos, be a lot smarter than the instructor and don't buy one that doesn't have an effing camera. Like, oh, look, this one's $300 cheaper. Well, it's because it doesn't have a camera. So don't be like the instructor and do that. That would be hilarious. So the right titles and your talking points. You don't have to script it. You know the market. You've lived in the market. You know the neighborhood. I'll go to a new market. I'll drive the neighborhood. I'll make notes. And then I'll go sit at the neighborhood park and make a video on the neighborhood in a place I don't even know about. You just need the talking points. It's that simple. And then talking head, when you want to take it to the next level, because at first I'm going to say record it on your phone and then edit it on your phone with your iMovie app or Filmora, depending on what you want to use. I would say do that until you feel like you really got the creative juices going and you've gotten your reps in. You want to get your reps in and find you on the camera. But then I would jump up to StreamYard. The cool thing about StreamYard and the cool thing once you get your reps in is, like I said, I'll go to any market anywhere and I'll drive the most expensive neighborhoods. I'll make my notes and then I'll just talk about it. So I just talk about it because why? If the same video takes the same amount of time to get the same results, why wouldn't you go for the most money, right? But don't just do all the expensive neighborhoods. Do your expensive neighborhood, your medium neighborhood, and then your affordable neighborhood. That way you're hitting all the markets. Because when you look at number of sales, so the bell curve, if you look at sales on the bell curve, your median ones are the big chunk. So you still want to do neighborhood drives on the big chunk. But isn't it nice to get a $15,000 or $30,000 payer every now and then? Isn't that nice? Doesn't it make all the others worth it? I mean, come on, right? You can be honest. They can't see you guys. Only I can. You can be honest. Yes, if I can make a $30,000 paycheck for less amount of work than it takes to make a $3,000 paycheck, you gotta believe me. I'm telling my wife, honey, we just made 30 grand. And it was the easiest deal in the world. And those $3,000 ones, man, sometimes it's like, I'm getting out of the business. I'm just crying. I'm crying. I'm like, are you kidding me? You just opened up a line of credit at Lowe's. Why? Oh, man. Whew. You know what I'm talking about. Neighborhood tours. Yeah. Neighborhood tours. Free video editing software. Use iMovie on your phone. You can plug your phones into screens. Get a Bluetooth keyboard. If you don't have a computer, your phone can do everything. I promise you. Get a Bluetooth keyboard, get a Bluetooth mouse, and you can edit everything through your phones. The new phones that are coming out are just going to be like just mind-blowing what these chips are going to do. But it's part of the takeover too. If you haven't seen Terminator, go watch it. So video gear list, if you want to scan that, I basically put all of my gear in a nice, neat Google Doc on there, and it doesn't require any registrations or anything. It just literally gives you the list. Now, don't forget, I am a salesman, so if you buy anything off that list, I do get a commission from Amazon. Don't forget, yes. But you don't have to. I mean, every time you make an Amazon order, you don't have to scan that first and then order whatever you're going to order. You don't have to do that. Just when you're buying stuff off this list. And then just email me or text me questions about the list if you have it, because we have a short time frame. So, what is it? Yeah. So you guys see that QR code? This is a nugget. This is nothing to do about videos. You guys see that QR code? Are you using QR codes on your advertising?
Okay, I tried, and the people could not postcard that I was mailing out.
Those people suck.
And I was
Did you
like,
tell them you're in marketing?
I need to
Yeah.
have that on there.
You're like, why do you suck so bad at your job? Did you ask them that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be mean.
I just didn't order the cards because
That
I was
would-
like, that's what I need.
Yeah, Vistaprint. Use Canva to make your own cards and then just upload it to Vistaprint. Vistaprint has nice quality postcards that don't feel inexpensive, and you make whatever you want on Canva. Canva is free, I believe. I have the pro account because I don't like to try to invent things. I just like using their stuff, and so I like all their pro stuff. But if you want to make a QR code, it's as simple as going to your website. Like, let's say you go to find out my home value page on your website on Chrome. Go up to that top little arrow thingy up there, way up there. I can't jump or else you'll see my muffin top. But that little arrow up there, you click on it and look right there. Create a QR code. Create a QR code. You can create a QR code about everything. Like if there's people you don't like those customers who buy houses with other people, and you stalk them and find their address, you can get weird QR codes to websites that will give them viruses and just mail them a postcard. Because a QR code is like putting a bowl of M&Ms in front of kids. People have to scan it. They have to scan it. Now, don't really do that to customers who buy houses with other people, guys. We're realtors. We have ethics. That would be horrible. Don't do that. I'm just being silly. So, where do you put QR codes? Yes, which question?
Are you recording all this?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So where do you put QR codes? What do you guys think? Don't look. Ah! Look, you cheated. Where would you put them?
Everywhere.
Yes! Because they're like M&Ms. Have you ever seen a bowl of M&Ms sitting there for longer than a day or two? No! I haven't. Yes! Especially if it's peanut butter. Man, oh man, my doctor's like, Josh, your blood sugar. Yes. Yes. So social post, any social post that you make, you can literally make a QR code off any website, any web page from Chrome. Click the little button right here. How am I doing? It is 9:51. I'm doing good. Click the little button in the top. See this? That is called a web address bar. There's some other special name for it, but see that arrow thing? It's on all the Chrome pages. Click it. Scroll down to create a QR code. Once every 6 weeks. Exactly. Me neither until I Googled it. I was like, how do all these people put these damn QR codes everywhere?
Well,
I want to use them.
I just Googled create a QR code and it had like different sites that you could go to, and I just used one.
I recommend using Google because right now it's still ahead of Bing. And the reason you use Google is it's safer. It's safer. There may not be pop-ups on your phones that block it from those other sites. Like those other sites might have cookies or something that people don't want to agree to. This takes them to whatever page you want. Every 6 weeks, send out how much is your house worth postcard with a QR code to your website that has put in your address to find out how much your house is. The next 6 weeks after that, send them an article or a blog post off your website. 8 steps to buying a house. Send them a postcard with that straight to your site. You want to keep people going back to your site. And that's another place that you put your videos. So social posts, flyers, postcards, social media, presentations, profile pictures. You can put a QR code on your profile picture. You can put like, yeah, what's your coasters? Yes, you can put bought my house with Josh coasters. You got the stupid coaster. Yep. Business cards and yes, tattoos. Just put it on your forearm right there. You want to know how much your house is worth? Just pull up your sleeve. Like, what? Yeah, like in Mexico, they're like, you want to buy a bracelet? You know, those weirdos? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, creepy, right? Like, what's this guy getting ready to show me? Yeah, it's crazy. You know where else you can put QR codes? Ready? How about in bathrooms? You can put it on the bathroom stall. People always have their phones when they're in there, right? Or for sale by owner sites, go put a QR code on their sign. How about bus seats, guys? How about bus seats? Just buy like 200 stickers of QR codes, put them on bus seats. Or skate parks, huh? Parents taking their kids to the skate park, they might want to buy a home. Yeah, possibly. Or parking garages, on the back of everybody's bumper. Just put your barcode on there. You'll get tons of business. Calls. You get tons of calls. You'll definitely get tons of calls. All right, those were jokes. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Someone important said it. Does anybody know who? I don't. I've already forgotten. Bush? Yeah. Benjamin Franklin. Close. Theoretically, they all come from the same bloodline. If you follow the Illuminati's, they're all the same people, right? So, okay. Video outline. Don't reinvent the wheel. Look, I did it wrong for 10 years. 10 years, guys. Don't be like me. And I thought I was doing it right. It's this simple. Okay. This is it. This is simple. This is every sitcom. This is every short story. This is every poem. This is the same thing that we've been taught from the beginning of time. It's this simple. You hook your audience really quick. You do that by telling them exactly what the video is about. Okay? You do a call to action, very short, 1 to 2 liner call to action at the beginning. I need to put the word short in front of that. Then you go into your video, and your video has subject 1, 2, 3, etc., etc., etc. Then you do a summary of the video, and then you do your deep, intimate call to action. So, because we're limited on time today, and I want to get to the main parts of the video, the main parts of today's talking points, this is all just leading up to it. The hook is very simple. Oh my gosh. Are you tired of criminals not getting prosecuted in your cities? Are you upset that Walmart and CVS has decided to leave San Francisco? Or do you think that Chicago being ran by crazy teenagers with guns isn't exactly what you want to do? Or where you want to live? And you're thinking about moving to the Freedom State of Oklahoma? Guys, that's what this video is all about, the pros and cons of living in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And that's why you clicked on today's video. You're in luck, because that's what I'm going to be talking about. Now, that's me. You make your own call to action. You make your own. But you got to talk to their pain points. If people don't have a pain point, they're not going to move. Talk to the pain points that's causing them to ask the question of the video. Like Sean Kukuska says, if everyone's happy, they don't know that they're not happy yet. So you've got to reiterate their pains. And he doesn't exactly say it verbatim like that. He talks a lot better than I do. Do you know Sean? Oh, well, he talks a lot better than I do. He's all like nice and stuff. Call to action. But right before I get into today's video, guys, I don't want you to forget the agents that I work with at Blocka Brokerage. Say your brokerage. That way, other agents who are jealous of you don't turn your asses in for not saying your brokerage. And trust me, I know, because I get to pay fines all the time for a-hole agents who love to turn me in. But anywho, I just pay the fine and fix it. So whatever. They're just jealous. Let me go back to the call to action. But before we get into today's video, guys, do not forget the agents that I work with, Blocka. I'm so sorry. I'm not used to not saying it. I only not say it when I'm here. Don't forget the agents that I work with at ABC Realty. That's a fake name, full disclosure. If there is an ABC Realty, I'm not associated with them. And I are here to help you with all your real estate needs. So when you're relocated to, moving to, or moving within Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma City metro area, you've got to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, so the agents that I work with and I can help you when you're making a move to the Oklahoma City metro area. Okay? Come up with your own, but make it short and sweet. And then we get into today's video. I like to start with cons on pros to con videos, guys. So con number 5, and I go down, up. I go up, down. Con number 5, living in Oklahoma City, is potholes. Did you know in 2022 that Oklahoma City had 6,400 potholes filled? How about them apples?
I'm sorry, that should be number 2.
Right. The cost of a tire ain't cheap. It ain't cheap nowadays. And then you go into a pro. Pro number 1, we got our guns. That's right. If someone goes crazy, we are shooting back, folks. We are shooting back. Always check behind them. You don't want a stray bullet to miss them, but we're aiming for targets. All right. So Anywho, you be you. You don't be me. You be you.
Yeah.
Okay. I pay fines. You don't need to pay fines. So, what percentage of the national GDP is the real estate industry? This is a reminder of how important your jobs are.
Oh,
Give us a hint.
I think it's like 2.7.
Okay.
2.7. So
That was an answer, but sure.
$16.9 trillion is done in real estate. And listen to this. The economists in DC are really good at their job. Today's gross domestic product isn't a true accurate outline of the actual money that the United States makes or the United States spends. So even though it's 2.7%, it could be more. It could absolutely be more. They do not count resale houses. They only count new houses.
so that again, they don't count resale houses.
Yes, they
Just
only
new?
count new houses. Yeah,
So that's the majority is the
Wow.
Yeah.
resale houses.
Wow.
yeah, yeah. They screwed up so they can steal more of your tax dollars. But we'll talk about that later. Cities are more important than houses. In these videos, guys, you're not talking about real estate. You're not. You're doing a call to action to help with their real estate needs, but you want them before they think about the house. What? Yes. When people think about moving, especially relocating, they're thinking about the cities. They're not thinking about the darn house. The house is the end goal. The house is something that has to be done. What they want to know is where to move and why. And that's why these videos we talk about today are so freaking important. Cost of living in blank city. If someone's getting ready to make a giant move from a horrible location that they live in to them, every location's amazing, it's just horrible to them, then you want to talk about how much is it going to cost to live here? That's a valid question, right? Yeah, it's an important question. The pros and cons of blank city. Why should they move here? Why shouldn't they move there? Guys, these videos are subjective. You're talking to your avatar. Whatever you don't like about the city, man, that hurt. Whatever you don't like about the city, they got this ridge right here. It's painful. Yeah, but talk about what you don't like. Guys, Lake Hefner has so many geese out there. I can't even walk around barefoot. What the hell? Why don't they pick up the geese poop? Talk about stuff. Just be truthful. If you ever see anyone walking around Lake Hefner, look at it like, oh, you okay? With some sandals? 7 reasons you love the city. Why? Why do you love it? Why do you love it? Talk about it. Talk about it. And it's your reason. You're talking to your avatar. Don't make stuff up. Talk about what you like. What I like is different than what you like. The people who work with you is different than the people that work with me. The people that work with me probably like orange people. So 7 reasons not to move to blank city. Do it. Do it. Why wouldn't you want to move here? How about hell the size of duck eggs? Or ostrich eggs? Wouldn't that be a reason not to move here? Just be truthful. Just be truthful. And then here's the most easiest one in the world. After you do these 4, do this one, the 8 steps to move to blank city. And guys, it's as easy as going to your brokerage and getting one of the dumb flyers, or going to NAR's website and getting one of the dumb flyers that says the 8 steps to moving. And then you just put the city at the end of it. It's that simple. It's this simple. This is what people think about before they think about buying a house. And this is what makes these videos so powerful. I did it wrong for 10 years. I started doing this, and I went from 199 subscribers up to 1,681 subscribers. Don't talk about houses. You want them before they think about the house. If you're trying to compete with them about the house, there's billion-dollar Wall Street companies losing billions of dollars a year on ad spend just to get that business. You don't want them when they're thinking about the house. You've already lost them. You want them before the house. Before the house. That makes sense? Okay. Well, Josh, I can't shoot the same 5 videos over and over again. Look, I feel the same way. I can't either. But you can do niches. That was cool, wasn't it? I made this, guys. So, cost of living at Lake Mead, if you want to live in Vegas. The pros and cons of living in the whole state. But if you start marketing to the state, make sure you have referral partners throughout the state, because you don't want to drive to Woodward to sell a house, do you?
No.
Right. 7 reasons you'll love Central Oklahoma. You know, the region. I'm just throwing niches out there. I'm trying to come up with stuff. I'm really reaching here. 7 reasons not to move to Lake Eufaula. You know, 8 steps to move to Lake Eufaula. Thunderbird. Okay. Yeah. So, and you can also do things like neighborhoods. Cost of living in blank neighborhood. Not so much. 8 steps to move to blank neighborhood. You got it. You guys are cognitive thinkers. You know, you've read all 6 pages of the real estate contract and 4 of the disclosures. I love seeing disclosures that are 3 pages right now. Look, and then another. What's that?
Do you report them?
No, I want the deal. People love to complain to me about things that I do, and I'm like, so do you have a buyer? Or what? Well, no, I just thought I'd let you know that. I go, oh, okay. Well, do you ever share stuff on social? Yeah. You want to share my listing on social? Go get a buyer? Yeah. We'll go do it. Yeah. And then I send them a video on exactly how to do it because I don't want to screw up. So I use videos for everything. Repeat the video, the talking points, and remind the viewers to rewatch the video again. Pop quiz. What's that called? Summary. I got to get better at these. I know I got to get better at these. So filler videos that work for me, maybe they'll work for you too. Because after shooting those videos and doing the niche videos too, I still want to do some other videos. You don't have to. Doing those videos will make you money. Those are the videos that make you money. These are videos that you do for fun, that create client interaction. Oh, and the last one we talk about on this slide, women love. And women make 80% of all high-end purchasing decisions. So you absolutely want to do this last one that we're going to talk about. Because you do. It'll make you money. Oh, I moved it. I adjusted it. The first one on this slide, you absolutely want to do these. These are neighborhood tours in my car. This is how hard it is. Okay, I've got a cell phone. You guys watching? All right, I got a cell phone. Never do this while driving. Never do this while driving. So I'm driving down the road. Okay? And I got my cell phone. And I'm like, guys, I'm so excited to show you my trip to the grocery store today. And on the way, we're going to go through blank neighborhood. You're absolutely going to love it. So if you're wanting to know what these neighborhoods look like on the way to Walmart on Northwest Expressway, you're in luck because that's what today's video is all about. Now, let's get started and spin it towards the road, especially if you've got your wife with you and she doesn't want to be on camera. Spin it towards the road and then just turn your AC down and your radio down, because if you don't have your radio down, you'll get a copyright strike because all the freaking songs that are on the stupid radio that you weren't paying attention to because the kids are asleep in the back. It's like, all these pain points. So,
How many fines have you paid?
what's that?
How many fines have you paid?
Way too many. Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah.
I know.
I still have my broker associate license yet. They haven't knocked me down. yet.
Yes.
So, yeah. So you just be driving and you're like, guys, I love this neighborhood entrance, and have the window down and be like, drive, make sure no one's behind you and drive real slow by the neighborhood entrance. And then just drive through there. Be like, oh my gosh, look at that playground. Is that not so amazing? Always do neighborhood videos after 9 a.m. and before 2 p.m. Never do them before 9 a.m. or after 2 p.m. or you absolutely will show up on the neighborhood Facebook page. There's some weirdo driving around videoing everything. Okay? Don't be that person. And the reason you don't want to do it after 2 p.m. during the day is because if they're letting kids out, that's just creepy. And you will get called on. You will get called. So, but just narrate the drive. Narrate the drive. Oh my gosh, look at that climbing set. They put a new rock climbing set at the playground. That's so amazing. Or, oh my gosh, I love all these new construction houses. These are so amazing. Look at that front porch. Look at that front porch. And you're just holding it, narrating. You're just narrating it. And occasionally pull it back and be like, wow, and then put it back out there. You be you, though. You don't have to be that eccentric, but you be you. Take them on the drive. Okay, neighborhood tours. Driving tours of the city, same thing. Go to Mirrored Gardens, go to Scissortail Park, drive around there, and just talk out loud. Just do it. Do it. Now, if you see things, whenever there's things in the city drives, what?
Questionable.
Yeah, I don't, that doesn't make it
Edit. What?
right. Yeah. So
I'm hoping. We're
pay
good.
attention
Got
to your
this.
drive. Yeah. Pay attention to your drive line. You don't, there's cities everywhere you don't want to drive. So annual maintenance, these are simple things. You get crap from lenders and title companies all the time about annual maintenance. Print the stupid thing out, turn on the camera, and be like, guys, we're not talking about East Cities today. We're talking about your annual home maintenance. Have you cleaned out your gutters? I haven't, but I know some kids that you can call if you need your gutters cleaned out, because there's no way I'm getting up there. But and just go through the list and give it your spill. Give it your spill. Okay, contract steps. Guys, these are really, really good. And you can email them to your customers at each step of the contract. Like when you go under contract, email them a video about all the important dates in the contract that they don't want to go by, or else they might breach the contract. When you get ready to do the inspections, email them when the inspections are confirmed, and then email them a video on what goes on during the inspection. There's no perfect house. There's no perfect house. Make sure they know that right away.
I tell everybody that.
Yes.
You're buying wood.
Yes.
You're buying.
Yeah.
You're not. There's not a perfect house out there. I tell them the truth.
Yeah. Be truthful on all the videos. Be truthful and be you. Be you. Okay. And then map videos are amazing. You literally just pull up Google Maps, and all you're doing is zooming in and out of different neighborhoods on the maps, saying, hey, are you a $400,000 buyer and you're looking to buy a home in Edmond, Oklahoma? These are 3 of the newest neighborhoods that are currently under construction that you might want to think about. And guess what, guys? 2 out of 3 have splash pads. So if you've got kiddos or you're just a weirdo that loves splash pads, you're going to love these 2. And just go over them. Just go literally zooming in and out on the map. I mean, you could do that without any pants on, because it's the map. It's the map on the computer. You're not walking around.
What's StreamYard? You referenced it several times. I don't know what that is.
It's an online streaming service that I use, and it's in that QR code.
Yeah.
But I use it. So for $24.99, so it's free. It's free, and it'll go to 2 places at once. But it has their logo on it. For $24.99, you can go to 3 places at once. No logo. You can use your own branding. And then for $49.99 a month, you can go to 10 places at one time with your branding, not their branding. So I would start out with the free version, and so I've gotten so many videos in so much now that I go live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and somewhere else.
Insta?
No, I don't do Instagram. I no anything that no, I'm a sinner, so I can't go to places that have bad stuff on them. So I don't go to Instagram. But those are the 3 that I know I go to live. I used to go to live. So the last 3 months I've been doing a bunch of hardcore live videos on YouTube. But when I'm looking at my analytics, I feel like they're throttling my reach with
I'm
live.
not as good with YouTube. I feel more confident with Facebook and Insta.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. When I get done with the recording, I download it, do any edits that I need to real quick, and then I upload it to YouTube, and I get way more reach that way on YouTube. But yeah, it's my streaming software that I use to hit multiple platforms at once.
Have you heard of Buffer? Buffer does the same thing.
Then use that. If you already got it, use that.
Okay.
Yep. Make sure you always brand your brokerage, because the time you don't, the commission's going to call you and be like, hey, I just got a report, you got a video, and you're not referencing your brokerage. And I'm like, don't worry, it's taken down. And you just do it. Just do it. And then you reshoot the video next week.
I thought we'd be supposed to run it by a broker first.
You do whatever you're supposed to do to make sure you're compliant.
Okay.
Your most valuable asset is your attention. Who said it? Alex Ramogi. If you guys aren't watching any of Alex Ramogi's stuff, he's got a lot of good ideas on things in general. He's a general business content creator.
Yeah.
He's on YouTube. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Alex Ramogi. Yep.
Where is he?
Yep. He's got a lot of good stuff. I take about, I'd say, a quarter of his videos, and I could definitely spin them towards real estate. So whenever you have a brain fart, because you can only do the same 5 videos so many times. Oh, and every 90 days, well, probably every 6 months, redo them. Every 6 months, redo them again, because they're fresh. And your consumers, the National Association said it, not me. Your consumers start looking 90 days to 18 months out. So refresh it. Those consumers you're bringing in, this is a long game. This isn't a short game with YouTube. Keep doing everything else you're doing to make business. Don't stop everything and start doing this only. Now, I got my first call and my first deal in 4 months. And remember, I only got one deal that first year, but you got to be consistent. If you do 2 videos a week for the first 10 weeks and then 1 video a week thereafter, you're going to have lots of great results. It's going to be like amazing with a capital A. Capital A.
StreamYard and Buffer are the websites that is like sends out these videos. Is that right?
Well, it's when you're going live. When you're going live. At first, I recommend just shooting them on your phone and then doing whatever edits you want on iMovie or Filmora, and then just uploading them to all your social media platforms individually. Do not upload them to YouTube and share them to Facebook. Facebook isn't going to give that video any credit. Upload the videos directly to the platforms. Don't share them from other platforms. That would be like expecting, you check
So
out.
I go on here and I do a video of me. I save it. What do I do with it?
You want to edit it in iMovie Maker?
Movie Maker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you have an iPhone? Yeah, then just use iMovie Maker. Just edit it in there. Whenever you say, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, you want your phone number to pop up when that happens.
Okay.
I'm going to give you, at the end of class day, you're going to get a QR code that gives you like a
Oh, okay.
playlist that
So
goes
everything.
way more in detail on everything.
Okay,
Right now, it's sort of like the overall why you should do it and how easy it is to do it.
good. Okay,
No. I look, 13 years in 1 hour. It's not possible. It's not possible. 10 years of bad stuff, and then 2.5 years of good stuff. Almost 3 years. Wow, it's almost been 3 years. So now that you've shot your videos, what do you do with them? Upload them to your Facebook business page. Upload them to YouTube. Upload them to Twitter. And upload them to LinkedIn. Why would I upload them to LinkedIn? Well, I get deals from it. So I'm just going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to tell you how I get deals. StreamYard, you can broadcast up to 10 locations with it, or the other buffer. Once you get good, then you'll just go live a lot. You literally will. Because editing, it usually takes me, if I shoot a 10-minute video, it usually takes me 30 minutes to edit it. And don't be perfect. Don't be perfect. Just get it uploaded. The more real you are, the more people relate to you. You're not a newscaster. You're not David Payne. We're not David Payne. We're selling houses to our avatar. People choose who they want to work with people who are them. If you look at my YouTube analytics, it's 35 to 45-year-olds that are watching my channel.
How did you get to that page?
My analytics page. I'll show you. Look, I'll finish the presentation and then I'll show you. Don't forget to ask me again. Don't forget to ask me again. So what do you got to start out with? Okay, 2 videos per week for 6 months to 12 months. Commit. Okay, if you do it for at least 10 weeks, guys, it will start making you so much more money faster than it took me to make it. You got to do 2 videos a week for 10 weeks. Do that hard. Time block it. Don't let people interrupt you. If you've got to drive to the neighborhood to shoot the videos and sit in the neighborhood park, do it. Don't let people steal this from you. Could you handle an extra $147,191 this year?